The parable of the yeasts is a really short parable. Let's take a look at what it says. This is Matthew 13:33. He told them still another parable. The kingdom of heaven is like yeast that a woman took and mixed into a large amount of flour until it worked all the way through the dough. What does this parable mean? Is the yeast a good thing or is it a bad thing? Because in the Bible, we see examples of yeast being something that is sought after because it makes bread rise. That's a good thing, right? Well, not necessarily. Not if you're coming into a Seder celebration. If you're coming into a Seder celebration, yeast is a negative thing. Yeast is something that you want to get out of the house because Seders are supposed to have nothing but unleavened bread. So I think it's a key point here that Jesus picked a substance that has ambivalent value. Is it good or is it bad? I believe Jesus is challenging his audience to consider the idea, is this parable about something good or is it about something bad? I believe he wants them to think about and discuss this point. Walter Wink interprets this parable to mean that salvation, that the kingdom will come from a grassroots movement, that the rising comes slowly from within rather than being imposed from without. If the kingdom of God is a grassroots movement, then that means that we play a part in fulfilling the kingdom. If we wonder, is the kingdom slow to arrive? Well, if this parable is telling us that the kingdom is a grassroots movement, then the reason the kingdom is slow to arrive is because we are slow to enact it. Challenge to us. And if you think about it, this is a rather novel parable for another reason, because it provides a feminine image of God. Who's putting the yeast into the flour? It's a woman. The image of God here is that of a woman. At St. Luke Catholic Church, this is Ray Hurdle with Theology Quip Notes.